All right, guys, I'm back with another penny hunt and fill. This is only going to be a one box penny hunt. So this is going to be episode 3, box 5. This is the only box I have, and I'd rather just get the video out sooner than later. So it might be a shorter video. Anyhow, I got the 2 new books. So this one is a 1909 to 1940. This is the book I had, 1941 to 74. And this is my second new book, 1975 to 2013. So that goes all the way back to the last wheat penny and all the way up to current. Let's go ahead and open up this box, see what we got. I can already tell from the bottom that it's circulated. It is another 4X box. Goodness gracious. There we go. Sorry about that. And again, it is circulated. I don't see any enders jumping out at me, but it does look like there's a good amount of copper. So let's get at it. I'll bring you back my first find. All right, guys, I'll bring you back in roll 6 because this is my first, come on. There we go. 1998. And you see it's got a lot of toning to it. I don't know. I don't know if that hurts the value really, but it is a 98. Let me get closer here. Wide AM with the close FG. So that is definitely a 98 wide AM. And it's got that same cool toning on the back. And if you look at it, looks like it's got some pretty good detail on the steps, but it's got some, wear, obviously. But hey, that's cool. I'll go ahead and slip that up. That's a cool find. What is this one here? So I got a 1982. I got to check because I'm not sure what the difference is between the large date and the small date. But let me go ahead and turn that on. 1982D. You put it on the scale and it weighs 3.10 or more, I'm guessing or more, then if that is a small date, then that's worth some money. As far as the way it looks, it's a brown. I guess you could say it's a red brown. It's got detail in the hair and stuff. I don't see too bad a damage on it. Okay, yeah, it's definitely red brown. But like I said, not too much damage. You can tell with this one, the detail on the steps is nowhere near as good as that other one. All right, but other than that, I got a 1981 Canadian. And I have a 2009, and I believe that's the Professional Life. I'm starting to get the names of these down. And then over here is just a whole bunch of like red cents for the book. I'm not gonna go through those. And then I got a 1970 San Francisco and a 1971 San Francisco. All right, guys, well, I'll bring you back with the next find. All right, bring you back on roll 8 because we have our first wheat cent. And it's gonna be a 1956 Philadelphia. All right, so I'll put that over there. All right, so let me just show you something. I went ahead and researched this. So right here, It's the difference between a large date and a small date. And the two biggest things is, you see the 8, both of the centers look about the same size, and then the 2 is a lot fatter, right? So over here, the top of the 8 is a smaller center than the bottom, and then the 2 is a lot thinner than the small date. So when I looked at it, I have the large date, so it's not really worth anything other than it is copper, so I can go ahead and put that over in my copper pile. And then let me show you real quick if I would have been a real happy camper. That is a 1982 small date PCGS. And the auction record is $18,000. So yeah, that would have been a real good find. But anyway, so I'm gonna get back at it, and hopefully I find another Wheatie or something worth looking at. All right, guys, see you on the next find. All right, here we are, same roll, about the same place. So it must have been like a coin behind it or something. I just didn't see it. But date facing up, and we got a 40s wheat cent. If I can get this thing to zoom in. All right, we'll just do it this way. We got a 1942 Philadelphia. All right, so that's cool. I don't think anything's there, so I'll bring you back with the next find. Roll 9. Just put these out there, and I found another Wheatie. This one has got junk all over it. Look at that corrosion, that is bad. And we are not gonna see the date this way, so let's see if we can magnify this. That is a 1952, and I cannot tell. Make that just a little bit bigger. All right, so 1952, and I'm not sure if that is a mint mark below the 5. If it is, it's a D, but I'm not gonna assume. I don't think it makes any difference, because a 1952, well, you got the D over S. Let's see if I can wipe some of that away. Okay, it is a D. 1952 D. Still not good enough to see. I'll try to clean it up a little bit more. I got that by rubbing it with my thumb. Got a lot of it off of there. So let me see if I can clean it up some more, and I will bring you guys back. Oh, by the way, if you guys like this mat, I just got this. It's a pretty cool little scale. It's a pocket scale, fits right in your pocket, and it's got a little thing here, so 50 grams. That way you can make sure that it's calibrated. There it is. And we got my scope that I use on all of these. Really couldn't do this without it. Man, I tell you, that date right there, definitely would not have seen that without this scope. So if you like any of these things, or you're interested in some of these books, I'm only linking what I have, okay? But there's links down below to get any of these books. I believe they're like $5.99. This is like $6 a book. And I can't really say the price on this stuff. This is my first time using this, but it's really nice. It fits in your pocket. It turns off automatically, so you don't waste your batteries. That's all I got to say. So if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, go ahead down into the description of the video, and all the links will be down there. All right, I'll bring you back with my next find. All right, roll 14 of the box, and I bring you back because I have 3 wheat pennies. And we'll start off with this one. $19.44, Philadelphia. So, put that right there. Let's see here. I got this one's reverse facing. $19.52. Looks like a Denver. Check that on the screen here. Oh wow, hold on. Looks like a San Francisco. And it is, 1952 San Francisco. So I'll put that over there. And one more, also reverse facing. Oh, I'm turning it around. 1957, and again, it looks like a Denver. We'll just confirm, and it is 1957 Denver. All right, guys, so that's cool. I'll bring you back with the next find. All right, well, it's been a while, but we're on roll 37 of the box, and we have another find. Come on. There we go. And this is a 36. I don't think there's a mint mark. Put it up on the screen. Yes, 1936, Philadelphia. There's the reverse. Not too bad. So that's cool. We found this an older one. And I got this 1962 young head, and then I got one of these flat edged 1982. And then I don't know if I showed you this. I believe I showed you that one. So now we have two 2009s. Not exactly sure what that one's called. We did get another 1970S, like a 1968S. And then here's all my pennies for the book. And of course, some of these might be going in there as well. All right, I'll bring you back if I have another find. If not, we'll just do a wrap up and fill up the book. 10 rolls later on roll 47 of the box. And we got us another reverse facing wheat cent. From 1953 Denver. All right, that'll go there. And then we also, I think 2 rolls ago, got this 1964 Canadian cent. We got a couple more of these better looking cents for the books. And I don't think I showed you guys these. These are a couple toners. I'm thinking later on putting a book together of nothing but toners. But for right now, I'm gonna get back to the hunt, and I'll bring you back if we have another find or if we hit the end of the box. All right, guys, well, the box is empty, and our last roll did have a find, but I mean, if you look at it, it's a 1950 Philadelphia. It's in terrible shape. But anyway, so we'll just put that up there. So let's go through our finds real quick. All the coins have been looked for DDOs, DDRs, wide AM, and so that'd be the 92 close AM and 98 to 2000 wide AM. And I'll show you this first, and you can see all the toning. Like I said, I don't know how much that decreases the value, but as far as like detail, I mean, it's all there. It's just the toning, right? So, but we turn it over and we confirm that it is the wide AM and the FG is closer to the building. And then I'll probably, for you guys, if you see a short come out soon, I'll probably show you the difference in the wide AM and the close AM so that you guys can look out for that. I know there's a lot of videos out there, but I'm gonna go ahead and make my own, I think. All right, so we're gonna get into this. Just give it a second. So we got a 19, what year is that? 1962 Canadian cent, a 1964 Canadian cent, where's that one at? A 1980 or this one's hard to, at 1981, but it's got a lot of corrosion on it. And then we got a 1982. We got 3 2009s. We got a 1974 Denver with some toning, a 1959 Denver with toning, a 1998 with toning, 2007, 1980, and a 1993. Come up here, this is our San Francisco mints. So we got a 1968 San Francisco, 2 1970 San Franciscos. We got this one with a bunch of junk on it, 1973 San Francisco, and we have a 1974 San Francisco. I've had a lot of coins in these last couple boxes that have that like corrosion to it where they're all stuck together. So I'm not sure what that's all about. So we'll get to the wheat cents real quick. This is a 1936 Philadelphia, 1942 Philadelphia, 1944 Philadelphia, 1950 Philly, 1952 Denver with a bunch of junk on it, 1953 Denver, 1956 Philadelphia, and 1957 Denver. I guess, see here. Oh yeah, and there was also this 1952 San Francisco. I knew I passed something. All these little stacks here is the copper, and I'll go ahead and put them in a red cup and weigh that for you now that I got some way to weigh. That's one thing that this does not have. It doesn't do pounds. It does grams, ounces, such on, but it does not do pounds. Okay, so I don't know that we want to go through all this. 1980 Denver, 81 Denver, 1978, 1968, 1959 Denver, 1960, 1979 Denver, 1977, 1964, 1974, 1975, 1976, 1979, 1975 Denver. A couple 1978s to look at. A couple 1979s, 1981, 1982, a couple of those. 1983, 1983 Denver. 1984, a couple of those. 1984 Denver. 1985, 1989 Denver. 1986 Denver. 1987, a couple of those. 1982 Denver. 1988, 1988 Denver. 1989. 1991, 1992, 1993, 1993 Denver, 1994, 1995, 1995 Denver, 1996, 1997, 1997 Denver, 1998, 99, 90, 2000, 2000 Denver, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2011, 2013, and 2013D. Now, obviously, there's a lot of stuff missing, and I probably could have filled up the whole last book, but I'd want to put in the best finds that I have, and if I just don't have anything that's at least red-brown, I'm not going to put it in the book. All right, guys, I'm back. I just got done plugging all these in, and unfortunately, the scale only goes to 200 grams, so therefore I can't weigh this whole cup. But we'll do it the old-fashioned way, and I'm probably going to buy another scale that's a little bit bigger. But anyway, this gets the job done as far as just weighing your pennies and whatnot. So anyhow, that's what we got for copper. So I'm not going to go through all these dates. I'm just kind of going to scan it because there's so many. But this is the new book, so therefore every one of these is something that just got put in. And for the most part, everything's there except for the Denvers. And then of course we got like all this large date, small date, copper and zinc, 1982s. But like I said, for the most part, it's just the Denvers that are missing. There's a couple other dates that are missing, but that's not too bad. So on this is what we've been doing. So I don't know why I put that there. All right, so no updates on 1962 Denver to 1974 San Francisco. Over here though, we plugged in this 1959 Denver, and we plugged in this 1956 Philadelphia. We plugged in this 1953 Denver, this 1952 San Francisco, and I believe that's it for that one. And then on this book here, the only one we got is that 1936 Philadelphia that we just got, and everything else is completely empty. So I guess that's all I got to show you guys. I'm glad because I'm tired and I'm ready to go to bed. So it's been fun, but I'll see you later.